So with that out of the way, for anyone who is listening to this YouTube introduction for this deck, you will notice there's another voice on the line. That is the mad scientist of Modern. His learning hospital has been probably just overwhelmed with the unbelievable caseload of Modern, so they haven't been streaming as much as usual, but we've got the man, Lawson Zandi, here on the call.
Hey, howdy, hey.
And we are playing Lawson's spin of a Valki Cascade deck. This is the last hurrah. This is the final weekend for Valki Cascade decks, we assume, in Modern and possibly in Legacy. There may be an upcoming rules change that affects it. It is also the last hurrah for Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, in Modern. We were unfortunately told through a completely legitimate and completely reasonable way that Uro will be leaving the format most likely on Monday.
Yay, art.
Yay. But in the meantime, we're going to play one more last go of these decks, but with the meaningful addition of Commandeer. So this is a 7 mana instant from Cold Snap that says you may exile 2 blue cards from your hand rather than play this spell's mana cost. You gain control of target non-creature spell. You may choose new targets for it, and if it is a permanent, you gain control of that permanent as it enters the battlefield. We also have the modal double-face card of Alrund, God of the Cosmos, and Haka, Whispering Raven. Alrund is like a really sweet cognivore on the front. No, not cognivore. That's instance. Morrow? Yeah, it's a blue Morrow. With an additional +1/+1 for base toughness. And at the beginning of your end step, you choose a card type and reveal reveal the top 2 cards of your library, put all of the chosen type in your hand. It's not like crazy great on that one axis here, but we're using this in a very real sense as a split card. We want it as a 2/3 against decks that are going to be aggressive in the early game, like Taxes and Burn. And then the flip side is a slow alternate win condition that we can use later on. It also pitches to Force. So relevant in a whole bunch of ways. We've also got Supreme Verdict as the Wrath of Choice, both because it cannot be countered and because it pitches to Force. We've got a reasonable sideboard of stuff against the Modern format. We've got some Hour of Promises to go against fair decks where we'll grab our Field of the Dead. We've got some Kor Firewalkers to try to be up on Burn. We've got some Rest in Peace in case some madman is trying to run Dredge. So let's hop into a league here and see how we run.
Meanwhile,
terrible run with Whir Prison. So I don't know if we're into answering political questions today, Roy. That seems loaded. That seems loaded. So Zan, what do you have to say about your build of Valki Cascade and the general state of this deck?
Everything looks like a nail when you're a hammer.
Okay.
And it's
I will say I have hated enjoying playing these decks. I can't honestly enjoy it because it just feels filthy. But in a very visceral sense, it's like eating a stick of butter. Like it is enjoyable. It's just like you just know it's awful and you shouldn't be doing it.
Oh, that's fair. I'm basically the Paula Deen of Magic deck constructors. So
this looks like a keep to me. We got a turn 2 Valki to clear the way too. I mean, we can't pitch for this Commandeer yet, but I'm not really worried about it. We're also against a
smell like sunshine opponent.
Yeah. They've got Luris, so they're probably on a discard deck, but I don't know. I'm pretty excited to keep this. You good?
Yep. Yeah, we just keep it.
Yeah.
Mulling against the discard deck is always weird.
Yeah. Well, and it's like I was thinking, like, in most game ones, like, this deck is a proactive deck, but it's also not. Like, we can also just be, like, kind of mid-rangey with just, like, instead of playing a Tarmogoyf, I'm going to play the most obnoxiously powerful Planeswalker in the format. Is this Hammer time?
Hammer.
It looks like Hammer time. Okay. So Valki's actually a really good turn 1 or turn 2 play here. Because we might get to snag something relevant, like the Paladin or Stoneforge Mystic. I don't know if you saw the screenshot that I put in the Faithless Brew in the Discord the other day, where I grabbed my opponent's hammers and Pure Steel Paladins and attacked them with a Mana Monkey with a hammer.
It's good.
Yeah, it was quality.
Fine.
Yeah, it was quality. I paid to equip my hammer, by the way. I had 2 Pure Steel Paladins, but I didn't have enough artifacts. We can fix our mana for, well, either of these. We've got green. We will need red off of this one. I don't know your mana base so well. Am I shocking on this one for what, steam vents? Or what?
Steam vents.
Steam vents, sure. Because then we've got red, green, and we don't have blue, white, so this will have to get blue, or this will have to get white if we want to be able to do that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Yoink. Hey, look. Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. That's going to be a big giver of runes. But then we're going to Teferi bounce it, so it's all going to be okay.
No, we're just going. No, wait, what? No, why would we do that? We just.
Oh, we just get the Tybalt and exile the giver. Yeah. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm an idiot. Don't worry about it. I haven't played this deck in like 2 days. I forgot that we could never lose. All right.
What a shame. We're at 6.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Something tells me we're gonna be okay. Aha, opponent, you've left yourself totally exposed. Do I Ardent Plea here? Do I? No, I don't want to put myself that low.
We're gonna Violent Outburst.
Yeah, just Violent Outburst it. Yeah, I got you.
Violent Outburst is a much better card to be casting in this deck because it's not blue.
Fair. Yeah, because we can actually pitch for Commandeer right now. Has my opponent already entered the grieving phase? This deck does tend to cause that faster than a lot of other ones that I have played. We can hit them for 3 this turn, obviously relevant, and something we definitely want to do.
Isn't it only 2?
No, I just gave my creatures +1/+0. This card has text, sir.
Yeah,
this card has text, sir. Violent Outburst, not just a pretty face, all right? Not just a pretty face.
I killed a guy when he was playing Death and Taxes, and I went Supreme Verdict, Ultimate Tybalt, play 3 of your Giver of Runes that were in your graveyard, play Time Warp, and then on my extra turn, I cast all 4 Violent Outbursts that were in my graveyard and hit him for 15. Yeah.
That is the good stuff. Well, they do. Okay, rather than hitting my Tybalt for 1, they played out both Givers. Do I know what the last card in their hand is? No. No, I do not. No, they had 1 Giver, they drew another Giver. No, I don't think that I do. Okay. All right. Now, they can give a creature protection from black, but if I put my Giver down, we'll be able to... anyway, so plus this first.
Start with plussing.
Yeah. Yeah, because we want to play lands off the Tybalt when we can. Perfect. Love the blocker. All right. And then if I get white, we can go to Teferi. I guess we don't really need to, but it does stop them from playing instant speed equipment.
I would just play
the Giver.
I would just play the Giver.
Yeah. For colorless, as is our right.
I mean, I don't even want to play this Teferi, just because we'd have to fetch shot.
Sure. I'm not attacking with Valki. All right. No, also, we'll just
little line.
We'll get the Triome. Yes.
Is we can make it a white creature.
That's true. We can change the color. They get their Luris. Excellent. That is not going to move quickly. All right, let's go get the Triome. That one. Okay. All right, that's good stuff. All right, do I want their planes here? Probably.
Field of Dead always comes into play tapped.
That's true. Yeah. All right, so we do have enough blue cards here that I can play the Teferi. It's not particularly worth playing, but we could then commandeer their Colossus Hammer if they replay it.
Yeah, or we could just wait for them to play another one.
Yeah.
Like, we can just play
True,
Teferi
true.
here and plus it.
Yeah. We can also steal the bauble if we want to shut down their draw engine for now.
Oh, yeah, we can do this. We didn't think about it, but if we wanted to, we could have actually played the planes and bounced our Valki and played it again to take their Luris. I don't think it would have been better, but...
No, I don't think so. Anyway. I do think it's kind of worth considering stealing their bauble, but it's yeah, it's a little too cute. I think I agree with you, Mike. They play Stoneforge instead of Luris. What does this mean?
Okay.
Oh, they're getting a hammer, but they don't have trample. Interesting. I wonder if they're not gonna realize how brutally stonewalled they're about to get. Like, this is not gonna end well for you if you play that hammer.
That's pretty funny.
They're not even gonna kill anything.
Give pro white.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, I guess they'll take one of the givers off the table. Like, they'll take my giver off the table if they want.
No, it's not even that good.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they give their creature pro black, I don't have enough mana to change Valki into a white creature. So.
Well, you just.
But I have the Ornithopter too. They don't even attack. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess they have double giver, so they are protecting each other. So I can't do anything about them for the moment unless I want to spend multiple loyalty abilities.
We're just going to take up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
This Tibalt until we can double
wow.
activate.
That is... I'm just going to get a plains, huh?
Yeah.
Because we're one land off of getting zombies. Do I want to Teferi bounce anything? Probably not.
I don't think so. I just kind of want to play the Spirit Guide.
If
we want to bounce anything, I guess we'd bounce the Sigarda's Aid.
Yeah. Oh, so we can exile it on the way back with a Force hardcast?
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Well, then they don't have any way to move their hammers around. Yeah, we can also cast the monkey. Don't you know you gotta cast the monkey? Oh, and you gotta cast it for the wrong colors. If you have the option, you might as well jump. Just go ahead and jump.
Cast the monkey.
Oh my god, you know the Peter Gabriel song. Good man. Good man. They don't have the ability to equip a hammer and then fly their Inkmoth Nexus, he says, as they play the ability to equip the hammer and then swing at the Inkmoth Nexus.
Well, the thing is that we can just block the Inkmoth and give our guy pro artifact.
Right, and they can't give the Inkmoth pro artifact.
Yeah, because
well, they can, but their hammer will be very sad. This is gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. I'm waiting. I'm excited to see. Okay. I guess they're gonna eat one of my creatures no matter what right now, but like, who cares?
I mean, our monkey dies, but how many counters are on this Tibalt? 9?
8. It's 8.
Yeah, so we'll just ultimate it next turn and we'll...
Yep. Disco here. Disco there. And we give that one pro artifact. You. Protection from Eldrazi. They're gonna post-combat play the Sigarda's Aid, I guess. Yeah, I might as well force it.
Do we want to just commandeer it?
Because then when I Tibalt alt, if there are any equipment in the grave, there aren't going to be any equipment in the graveyard though.
Okay, we can
just hard cast Force is better, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to do it. I do want to do it. Like, I think it'd be really fun, but like, it's not worth doing it right now.
Look at me. Who is
who's the Hammer Time deck now? All right, so we just Tibalt ultimate here, and then we Violent Outburst out a new one.
Play Misty and fetch first, but
sure.
Play Misty fetch first.
Get some zombos.
Yep.
Zomboys and zomgirls. Can Tybalt minus on the hammer?
Oh, no,
we can, yeah. When we get the new one, though. We can just use this one. I mean, no, we should probably ult this one.
Yeah, and ulting this one's obvious.
Like, we get a spirit guide, we get a bunch of stuff. It's worth doing. I was playing I was watching Legacy Council or Arkan play this deck, and he went to ult the Tybalt, and he was like, wait, it's not, I can't do it. What's wrong with this? And it's like, dude, there's a scroll wheel. Because there's so much text on it. Oh, there's just a Valki in my graveyard.
Yeah. Since you -8, it died.
Oh my god, that's so stupid. And fantastic for us.
I've done that one before.
We don't get to play it for free. Yeah. I don't know why my brain said we get to play it for free. I should have tapped the gemstone. It's fine.
One of the cool parts about Rome is that when they designed it, all the roads led to the same place. So
amazing.
Yep.
What clever design. Wow.
Yeah, what a clever design indeed.
All right, so we're just gonna eat.
Give me your hammer.
Just start eating their hammers.
Just pick up Mjolnir and walk away with it.
This is mine now. Yoink! Oh wait, hold on. I got the sound effect for this. I think you will not hear it.
Yoink!
There we go. All right.
Don't forget to activate Teferi. Don't forget to.
No, I'm not forgetting anything. I'm just looking for like, are we playing a hammer? So.
We're playing a hammer.
On their side of things, is it the same as last turn? Yeah, they can't get through, right? I assume the fact that they have slightly more mana is not going to put us in trouble here. Oh, they're down an artifact now. They don't free equip anymore. Right. That was the most relevant thing we did. So right now, actually, if they play a single artifact, we kind of need to commandeer it. But we also want to, because eventually... Oh, well, can't grab that one. It's fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah, but also they only have one hammer right now, so whatever they equip to, we just block and then give pro.
Yeah. I'm just concerned because they have double giver, but we do have an artifact creature, which makes it very simple. I'm just always concerned about decks like this just like killing me when I'm like, I'll be fine, and then they're like, hey, this card. And it's like, oh, right. Right. You guys are built well for that. Block. Boop. If you yoink the pure steel, you get to equip the hammer for free. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
When we can do that, we will definitely do that.
Oh yeah. We've got enough artifacts in play. They're just moving the hammer. That's fine. There's the aid.
Take it.
Yeah,
no, take it with Commandeer.
Sure.
This means that we can now play our Ardent Plea and get another Tybalt, and then we get to equip a hammer.
Also, so I should have left this in exile, huh? I'm an idiot. But if... Well, hold on. Yeah, we can plus this Tybalt and then play Ardent Plea, get another Tybalt. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Oh, we also have a Tybalt in our exile already.
Yeah, so we could just cast a 7-mana Tybalt. I mean, I'd rather Ardent Plea.
Yeah, just to be mana efficient.
Yeah. We just don't always know where the turn's going to take you, right?
I think we just hit another hammer.
I believe so. Yay! Our opponent figured it out. They're dead. Thanks, opponent. The real hero was our opponent. Game 1's doing a good showing of the deck. I mean, we're doing the same thing this deck always does. So we got Wear Tear here. Seems like that was a reasonable sideboard choice. Thank you, human beings. I don't think Hour of Promise makes any sense.
I also like Hour of Promise too.
You do? All right. Well, what are we cutting? Also, Skyclave is potential. Alrund for sure, right? Especially on the draw.
Yeah, it's also one of those things where I don't know how good Commandeer is in this matchup.
Well, I feel like it functions as some number of copies of Force Negation so that we don't get killed on turn 2 more. Like, it gives us some more insulation on the turn 2 kills. Not that they're likely or frequent, but, like, I don't know. I don't hate them.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I don't want to cut all of them, but like, I
Yeah.
definitely think I want to trim like 1 or 2 Commandeers.
sure.
like,
So we could do
Mystical
like,
Dispute.
yeah, we could do. Oh, and the Mystical Dispute, yeah, for the Skyclave. Yeah, so we do these guys out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wherever the 5th card was. Wherever the.
But I
card
want that
was.
Skyclave, so like. put
Oh,
the
there
Skyclave
it is. I put it in the wrong pile. Yeah. So these are our 5. Perfect. And these were the 5 out. Yeah, I like all that. All right, let's go. Sky Mensch is egoing hammers relevant. So I don't think so. It's too slow. They get to recoup cards from it if you do hit any of their. Like it's just not. It's just too slow.
It's also just like hammers end up in play on turn 1 and 2. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it.
Yep.
We got to draw pretty hot, but.
Yeah,
maybe
but
not
like
hot.
this hand is like insulated against their sickest straws,
Yeah.
and
Probably
if they
should
don't
have
one of
forced
their
that.
sickest straws, we have Burrow.
Probably my most consistent failure as a modern player who plays force decks is not anticipating the fact that I will ever want to force something on turn 1. I let so many Aether Vials resolve because I'm like, well, I'm not going to counter anything on this turn. Stoneforge, okay. So this is a bit problematic. Freedmania would have mulled. Yeah, I understand that. All right. Hopefully they want to attack with this. And they will cast the hammer. Hot top deck.
I mean, I'm actually
Ooh.
pretty happy with not forcing the Zagoth.
Right.
Just like,
I mean,
the deck does a good enough job at eventually casting those cards that like I really don't try to fight them on equipping the first ones.
Freedmania, I did not actually look carefully enough. Were you playing the full boat for Gemstone Caverns? Oh, wow, they have a million hammers.
Yeah, we have 4 Gemstones.
They got a lot of hammers. We are going to be in trouble very quickly. Their hand is infinite hammers. They're attacking for 21 right now. I'll block your attack for 21.
Well, don't they just also have a
They have a what?
Shadow Spear.
Yeah, this is why. I mean, I don't have anything to do now, but like, they have another hammer too, so it's like we're kind of screwed no matter what at this point.
Yeah. Now we just need to hit a Cascade spell.
Yes, we do.
Please, one time.
I mean, I can put a blocker down, so I'm going to do it. Keeps me alive.
Yep.
And then if we hit the Cascade spell on the next turn, we could come back.
Yep. Well, play into your outs, you know.
Yeah, you got to play to your outs. Yeah, Valki got hit hard.
Bonk. Go to horny jail.
Oh. Valki doesn't deserve that. Maybe that bastard Tybalt does, but Valki doesn't deserve to go to horny jail. Do they have a second Shadow Spear? They do not. Unless they're getting it with this. Nope. Infinite hammers, though. Oh, we're dead now, no matter what. Because they got their Mystic back. Yeah, that's not going to do it. I
have a hand that is slightly less bad. Got it.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I could have mulliganed more aggressively there. Just like, I think we should have forced the Cigar to say. I think my first instinct was correct. They wouldn't have been able to do any of that without it.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. It's one of those things where they have 4 hammers and 4 things that, I guess they have 12 hammers in the deck.
Yeah, they have 12 hammers in the deck, but they have
8 ways to play them.
They have 8 ways to play them, but Pure Steel is a lot more demanding. They have to have at least 3 artifacts going on. Which, again, they're good at putting together, but it's more taxing than just having Sigarda's Aid.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think that it was a mistake not to force it. I do. Especially if they're leading on it.
Can we have a Supreme Verdict hand or a turn 2 Tybalt hand?
Either of these options I'm good with. Even a turn 3 Tybalt hand with a turn 2 Valki, I'm okay with. That's what we did in game 1. It's more than good enough.
It is more than good enough. But I
know. Dream big. Dream big.
Like what I like, you know?
You got to dream on.
Dream on.
That's the one. Steven Tyler and his gigantic mouth.
Metaphorically and literally.
Yeah. Yeah, the double-faced cards as a solution to legendary being problematic is really awesome. Okay, so we're definitely keeping this. It has no cascade spells, but it's like all business.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not perfect, but like, first of all, we are set up to cascade on turn 2 if we do rip it. We are set up to Teferi on turn 2, which obviously I don't necessarily need to do, but it might be worth doing depending on what their turn 1 looks like. What a fair Jeskai control hand. It's funny because like every time I have one of these hands, I'm like, wait a minute. Jeskai wouldn't play this card. They're gonna Thoughtseize me. This is fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not forcing it. I mean, it's not great, but like
touch.
Yeah, exactly. Thoughtseize is fine here though, because Thoughtseize means they're not going that fast this game.
Yep.
Which is advantage burns. What a happy coincidence! We are desperate to buy, and you are desperate to sell. All right. Do I want to slam this Teferi here so we can draw an extra card next turn? They don't play any haste creatures.
Yeah, I kind of like playing this Teferi and just plussing it.
Yeah. And then next turn we can bounce something. They're gonna play something, and then we should make it to the next turn. I just need to make sure I grab the right cards so we can eventually verdict. So I think we don't have any green. Oh, we have the forest. Yeah, Hallowed Fountain is fine. Hallowed Fountain fixes us as long as this one gets a blue, then we're covered. It's hammer time. The real hammer. The hammer on the metagame.
Idris Elba, no!
He can wield Mjolnir, I'm sure of it. Alright, well, we're gonna tax their mana, which I'm more than okay with. I mean, we might as well do this, huh?
No, make him pick it up. Let's see if we can draw a Cascade spell.
That's true. Get out of here! Nope. Fetch, Shock, Watery Grave.
Valki.
Play Valki?
I don't want to play Valki.
Right, because we have the Verdict. But they know we have Verdict.
Yeah, but we can just have Verdict up at instant speed. Like.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, eventually they have to commit some amount. Fine. You and your logic. Yep. Enjoy the instant speed nature of Sigarda's aid, opponent. That sure is sweet. Man, you sure are casting things at instant speed. Boy, howdy.
Quickly and nonsense.
Alright. Okay.
Don't you know?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, that's a big ornithopter. Let's see how big it's gonna... Oh, what are they doing?
Oh.
Wow.
Bonk.
That's bold.
How many cards do they have in hand?
Why did they burn an ornithopter? They have 2 cards in hand.
I don't know. They really hate that card.
I guess. I'm really confused now. Maybe they don't realize that this has more text on it. Because they saw the verdict. We know they saw the verdict. There's no... This is not... Whatever. I'm shocking for Watery Grave here because I do want to play the Valki next turn.
Sure.
White, green, blue. I want to play a Bant Verdict. Thank you very much. Oh. Well then. I guess we could have it all. How do you feel about just like everything going our way?
I like it all.
Okay. Stop! We're oppressing our opponent with our unbalanced card. You see this card? This card is problematic and should be removed from the format. It's so unbalanced. Oh my god! All right. I want to fetch a tap land. I guess we could top deck the field next turn, or a hour, which means I would, I'm not going to be happy that I played my fetch land, but whatever.
No, it's fine.
What do we got? No creature. All right. Don't draw. Well, no, Pure Steel wouldn't do it.
Give me one more time.
They don't have any way to magically kill me there. But they didn't bother to attack for one with Inkmoth. I think that's probably sloppy.
They didn't want to tickle the Teferi.
I guess not. I think that's pretty sloppy, but whatever.
End of turn fetch.
Yeah, we are. Don't worry. I'm on it.
Go get a green source.
Any hammer tutor would get us. Yeah.
Inkmoth doesn't have flying with a hammer. Nope.
Nope, no, they have enough mana to refly it. If they know how to do that.
Well, not if they had to tutor it though.
No, the 1 mana tutor would do it. 1 mana tutor.
1 mana tutor.
One mana to animate. 1 mana to. Oh yeah, you're right. It takes more than I thought. All right, we play the Uro. No, balance with. No, I have a Simian Spirit Guide. So I just need to leave white. If I can leave up white blue and red green. So if I leave up. So this is red.
Just
so you've got
the 2 triumphs.
2 triumphs. Oh, I have 2 triumphs. Oh, perfect. That made everything way easier. Don't.
That's impressive.
Thank you. There we go. I am making my future Tibalt worse by removing all those awesome spells from my graveyard.
Sure.
Bounce and cast Valki. Oh, that might have been the big brain play. Could have Teferi bounced and then. Well, we can do it next turn. Yeah, Freedmania with the play, because then we would have gotten to take their hammer off the table. Yeah.
But the one in play doesn't matter. It
Opponent?
would mostly be because we could start to get close to ultimating. So that we could,
my opponent is feeling oppressed. This is what's happening here.
We could start to get to the point where we can get the Ornithopter into play. I even like playing the Mana Monkey here.
Yeah. No. I was thinking I wanted to do that. I just don't know if I want to bother attacking for 2, or if
I wouldn't. I would just plus the Teferi and pass.
Yeah. I do have this island that I could play, but if I draw field, I want to play the field and then get an extra zombie. That's why Ardent Plea is so much better in grindy games. Yeah. You bouncing your own Ardent Plea is gross.
Yeah, but also, like, the fact that Violent Outburst goes to your graveyard is super insane, with the fact that, like, you just get to ultimate Valki and then use that 3 mana to reset its activation.
Right. I think they're talking about games where your Tibalts are getting countered and or killed.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh! They got a floaty boy. Oh, they grabbed Loris, sure. Teferi is gross. Ardent Plea did nothing wrong. Well, again, like, this is one of those things of, like, I think...
so let's just bounce our Valki and...
well, they tap the Inkmoth, so we can get a free attack first. I guess if I remove the... No, I'm eating their hammer. With...
Wait, no, what... don't we want the Ornithopter so that we're protected against them randomly killing us?
Well, then I can't attack.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, alright, fine. I guess I just won't attack. I lose a card draw because of bad sequencing, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'd rather have the Ornithopter.
Mm-hmm.
That just 100% insulates us from death. Whoop! Be whoop. Alright.
That sound effect?
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good one.
Makes me think of Harvey Birdman. Mentalk, the Mind Taker.
Cast my 7 mana Planeswalker. Exactly.
Take your Ornithopter. GG, nerd. GG. Now they know they can't win because my 7 mana play ate their Ornithopter. Woohoo! No, we didn't want to kill. We didn't want to kill the Thopter, like, because we wanted to eat the Thopter. Because the problematic play from our side was if they did top deck a hammer and they were able to animate the Ink Moth, equip the Ink Moth, and then fly the Ink Moth again, which they would still be able to do. Yeah, we didn't cascade into Valki at all that game. We just played him and then played the Tybalt from the same card.
Good.
Valki was peak. That was the most relevant part of the card. All right. We're on the play with Gemstone Caverns. Not the greatest. I don't know. This hand is okay in the dark.
Yeah, they showed us Luris, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm still keeping this hand.
Yeah. Hopefully they're on mill and they go turn 1 crab and we just get to get them.
Why are people playing these terrible Luris decks? Like,
It's crazy. We've played against so many tonight.
people were just like, yo, I want to play only things that cost 2 or less, but not play things that cost 2 or less that are also 7 drops.
Mhm.
Like,
It's burn. I mean, it could be Mardu nonsense, but... Oh, it's Black-Red Scourge. No, it looks like... well, it could be lots of stuff. All right, this is fine. I say this is fine as if I had a choice in the matter. So we'll get the Zagoth. I'm going to play Valki here to scope out the... Shock, Monkey, play Teferi, bounce it. No, well, so we're already at 19. If they have a Scourge, probably prefer to take it out of their hand. So go Flooded.
I like taking Scourge out of their hand.
Yeah, Flooded Strand for Plains, and then Valki, and then we're getting set up for Verdict.
No, because you need to have red mana.
I have red,
now.
and I have green.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, if we hit 2 of them without hitting another red source, I'll be in trouble. But you know, I'm not gonna worry about that. Valki, gold applies. Oh, maybe they'll have a Croxa for me. Come here, baby. Ooh, oh. I mean, I'm still taking it.
Yeah, still make them do it right now.
Yeah, for sure. Well, they don't have to. They can just play Thoughtseize and the other Soulscar Mage if they want.
Yeah, but if they don't put us to lower than 16, we can just go, okay, turn our thing into a Scourge. Like,
yeah, but one assumes that they have Fatal Pushes.
Sure.
They probably have Fatal Pushes, so... But then they're gambling on, you know...
These Scourge ends games quick. Like...
Oh, show you the Thoughtseize. Alright, what do you got, nerd? Take my Teferi, baby. Take it all. Shamona.
Ooh, wait. Is he not doing it?
No, they're going to do it post-combat. Oh, maybe they're going to play the other Soulscar.
Pre-combat.
I don't know. I'm just going to take the damage here. It's going to make my Scourge bigger if I get to have a Scourge. Go, Power Rangers. Oh! Black-red Scourge playing Lava Dart. What is... Okay, opponent is a wild one. We have to shock this if we want to play Uro, but I'm pretty sure we're going to do that.
Sure. Yeah, it's still really good.
Yeah, I don't love it, but, you know, I'll take it. We're oppressing you, opponent! I'm oppressing you! Oh.
Where is your god now? By the way, if we had 2 mana monkeys, it would have been really funny for him to go Lava Dart and we just go, it's huge.
Boop. Dispute for Scourge isn't a bad line either. Yeah, okay. You right.
What'd they say?
Freedmania was mentioning that if we had held up the dispute, if they were to just play Scourge next turn, that would have worked out. But they knew we had dispute, right? So...
Yeah, so they're not
I
playing
mean... Well, it goes one way, it goes the other way. I'm not... Do I exile one Simian Spirit Guide to wash the other here?
No. Because then they just
No, I know. I
just fire and it dies.
I know.
It is cute.
Well, no, I just I want to get more cards in the graveyard for this Uro that I can't cast yet. Look, I don't have the colors, even if I had the cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. I mean, I'm gonna dispute this.
Yep.
And then they get to resolve their Scourge. Gigantic Scourge. It's gonna be 10-10. So let's top deck Verdict. I set up for it. Yeah, we could also just hard cast a Tibalt. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful.
Also, if we just draw a Cascade spell, like we just get to exile their Scourge
and then play it. Yeah, that'd be good. Forest. Well, that's like a Cascade spell. I mean, we get to play Uro. Ain't not bad. I will take it. Oh, let's top deck somehow a playable Cascade spell. It's not possible, but I want to believe. I want to know what love is. All right. I want you to show me Scourge of the Skyclaves, if that is your real name.
Do we play a Mana Monkey here?
Sure. I mean, they could still Seal of Fire it, but I guess we're low enough that it's probably more relevant. We could also, we can almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can hardcast the Valki Tibalt next turn.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to make Uro chump. Yeah. We want to chump the Scourge with the Simian if we can. They'll probably just shoot it first, but at least we'll make them do it. They still have a Lavender too. Okay, for some reason they just decide to tell us that the card in their hand is nothing. Don't know why that was a thing they did. And they grab their Luris pre-combat. People don't... Opponent says, oh god, panic. Okay. People don't like to bluff as much as I do.
Yeah.
Wow. That...
Awesome.
We can attack with Uro now. Because it shrinks the Scourge. That...
Yeah, but it's only a 4/4.
Sure. I'm pretty sure I want the card draw, though.
Yeah. You do attack with Uro.
Because, like, we just drew a card that doesn't do anything, right? Where we could hit a Verdict or that. We could hit that. This one's fine. You know what? You know what? I said Verdict. What I meant was Ardent Plea. Can I draw Ardent Plea? Is that a thing we can do? All right. So if they Seal of Fire me... If they Seal of Fire me...
No, we just want to kill the 1/2.
Yeah, because... Yeah, I see. Excuse me. Oh, no, no, even then, because they still have the Lava Dart. Don't forget it. So they could shock us and then Lava Dart us, and it would be a 7/7 anyway. Mm-hmm. So that you are correct for multiple reasons. Yeah. We got there. They Lava Dart. Okay.
So
you're not shrinking my Uro, friend. Oh, they are shrinking my Uro. I don't know why I saw both their Soulscar mages and my head
wanted to not kill.
No. I understand. My head said these both were not Soulscar mages, even they're both clearly Soulscar mage. Yeah, he is. Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Sometimes I'm just an idiot, people. Exactly. Yes, they are. Yeah.
Do we want to plus or minus this? They do have the...
pretty sure I want to minus on the Scourge. I know they have the Seal of Fire. I'll draw 2 cards. Let's gamble. There's lots of good hits in their deck. Just need a blocker. That'll do. Oh, it won't do.
Well, it takes the Luris out of their hand.
That it does. But then it gives them a Kroxa.
They can't cast it yet?
Yeah, well, let's hope. Oh, I don't need to do this. Just pay it for whatever mana I want. Yeah. Well, I assume they will be able to cast it. Like they're 1 land short. I mean, it's just like, but I guess the point is, if I'm assuming that they draw the land that they need, what does that mean for me? I guess is the way I'm trying to think about it. And it's not too bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. Another Seal of Fire. Okay, so they can make their Scourge an 8. Yeah. Oh, they do get to kill all their stuff. Man, this matchup sucks, huh?
Yeah, I think we're supposed to take the Scourge. I brought up the option. I did not know we were going to jump to it so fast.
That's fine.
But I think it's fine. We have a lot of outs.
Yeah, I'm gonna just double fetch here. We're one card away from getting Uro going, so I want to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Violent Outburst is the best draw on our deck. Let's get the breeding pool as well.
I want the Triome. Yeah, that's what I was looking. The Abzan Triome. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's pretty much the worst possible one.
No.
What?
You can play Uro.
How?
It's legendary.
Oh, I have one in play. I'm an idiot. That's okay. We're just dead anyway.
No. Are we dead? I don't think we're dead.
Oh, they didn't have the land for Kroxa. My bad. Yeah. No, I know. I missed the legendary one in play. I just didn't see this as being any kind of out because it doesn't go to my graveyard normally. Okay, so we're going to 2. That's on me. I'm just being garbage tonight. I don't know why.
Fine. We're playing the by far the best deck in the format. We have to limit ourselves somehow.
Yeah, great, awesome,
We've
love
put
that.
Big ankle weights on.
All right, verdict. All right, but I don't want to draw in verdict once I get my Uro back out. On the plus side, our opponent will never be able to. All right. Yeah, I still have black. Okay. Our opponent will never see it coming that we didn't top deck. They will assume we top deck the Gemstone Caverns, so they will never know that the other card in our hand couldn't interact with Abbot of Carol Keep. Okay.
Come on, Cascade spell.
It's been an unlucky. I think the league with Wur Prison really took the wind out of my sails. I'm just like, it just feels like nothing matters because we made like mostly correct plays in that league, and nothing mattered. We just always died. But this deck is actually good, so we can consistently draw out.
Okay, so that
we cannot pitch for that. Yeah, they've got 5. All right, there we go. So the 1 turn Uro late, not the biggest of deals.
Yeah, accidentally time warping yourself on turn, or time warping your opponent on turn 10 is bad. Use at 11.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Yeah, I think we're gonna get there if we just don't miss that. But like, that's a very small thing to miss, and it just ended up being huge.
Yeah. Well, no, not really. We hit the same number of cards. We still got to play it.
Yeah, no, but we would be at 6 more life.
Sure. All right. So I assume I want Rest in Peace against the Kroxa Luris deck.
I actually don't think Rest in Peace is better than Valki, though.
Sure, fair enough. Oh, right, because you only... Yeah, my bad. I had not played with that actual sideboarding strategy ever. But I think I want the Hours. Just like a really good top deck a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think we actually are just trimming 2 Commandeers in this matchup.
Oh, sure. Fair enough. I'm okay with that. They played Blood Moon, right. Not with the mana base they showed us that game, but maybe they have enough swamps to do it. In which case, we'd want the Wear Tears. Because
I would not worry about Blood Moon.
Okay, well then I will not worry about Blood Moon. All right, listen, deck. We would like a turn 2 Valki with 2 Cascade spells, and that means there'll be a Simian Spirit Guide. So if they Thoughtseize or Inquisition me, they could take that, and I will be fine with that. 3 lands, 2 Cascade spells, 1 Simian Spirit Guide, and then any card. Any card is the 7th. This is not what I asked for. This is really bad.
I think we keep it.
Yeah. Double Gemstone sucks.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, it's just hard to mulligan hands against.
No, I know. I agree with you.
Also, Field of Ruin is still messed up.
Field of the Dead, yeah. So, do I lead on the field?
Yeah, probably just the fetch land.
No. Sorry. For some reason I was expecting when I clicked on it for it to say play cycle. It doesn't have cycling. You keep 1 gemstone, pitch the other. Well, we can't do that because we're on the play. Yeah. So this is going to go for Sultai or no, not Sultai. We have a breeding pool. It's gonna go for the Raugrin Triome, the Jeskai Triome. Yay! Boo.
Fine.
Oh, they took the Commandeer. I wonder why. Okay. Huh.
Ooh.
Do I want to play Haka?
I don't think so, but that card is very good later.
Alright, so I'll just put this into play. Get the Jeskai Triome, and then next turn we play Uro.
Yep. By the way, our opponent showed us Luris, so we don't have to worry about Blood Moon. So
Don't know why you're afraid to maul. This is already a 6 with 2 gemstones. Yeah, I guess. Oh no. Well, Uro is now irrelevant, at least until we remove this.
Yep. Fetch.
Yeah.
The only argument with this hand not being a great hand to keep against the Thoughtseize deck is the fact that A, having 2 caverns is actually not just dead, and B, Uro is mostly what we're keeping. So like,
I don't think I'm playing Uro this turn. Not for shocking for it.
Yeah, I do like to. I think we might just play hockey here.
Yeah. I would not be upset if I had to hit them in scry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Renegade is something I haven't seen in a minute. Play Haka to find black. Yeah, that could be it. Opponent's on a very weird version of their deck with the lava darts. It's really not something these decks normally play. I mean, it's fine, it's cool, but okay, so that's
okay.
black.
Yep. So let's try and take Crocs out of their hand and just auto turn our thing into a 6/6.
Yeah, that seems good. Even Scourge will be fine on this board, right? Because we're gonna fetch Shock here. Yeah. We are a white away from Verdict if we ever draw one. And
all right. It's a lot of hate.
Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? They used to play Dart and they found better cards like Nice Whisper. Well, no, I mean, I don't know if I've ever remember the Scourge Shadow deck playing Lava Dart. Sorry, what?
It did not
They've
really.
rolled. Because the Scourge Shadow deck was about...
It did long ago.
Well, no, but the Scourge Shadow deck is like, it's always been bigger than the Lava Dart decks. And the Lava Dart decks are really bad in the mirror match. Like for Soulscar Mage. So if I don't block, they bolt me, or they bolt my Valki and I take 2. If I do block, they bolt me, and yeah, okay, so blocking is the correct choice. Because we end up taking less damage? No, hold on. Not blocking is the correct choice.
Yeah.
Because then they bolt the Valki. Yeah. They could just play the Seal of Fire post-combat. All right. Yeah. But we haven't seen any, jeez. They drew it this turn. Okay, so we're just not supposed to win this match. Got it.
Yeah.
Just one of those matches you're not gonna win. Do I have to play Uro this turn to try to hit a Cascade spell?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, so I have to leave green up. I can't leave green up. And I can't leave white and blue up.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're not playing Uro.
You actually play Uro.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'd rather have this than black.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Yay!
Yeah, I mean, we should have won game 1, and we just like.
Well, I don't know if we could have. I mean, it would have been closer if I hadn't goofed it, but all right. I guess we'll try to survive the next turn.
Jump block next turn, and then we get to Hour of Promise, and then we're just like,
yeah,
we might actually just be good enough at that point.
Sorry, we get the Chump block and Hour of Promise next turn. Do you want me to play the second Gemstone to play the Simian Spirit Guide here?
No.
Oh, I can't. I already passed on the... Yeah.
It's also just better not to, because we get another 2/2 next turn anyway. So
Yeah. Oh, right. Hour immediately starts generating.
So, are we just dead here?
Not. They've got Bolt in their hand, and no, they've got Bolt, so we shouldn't be dead. Oh, will we? No, 8. Yeah. I think we're just dead. We might go to 1. I'm not doing the math. I'm just gonna take it. So far, we're going to 2. We're going to 2. I'm sure they'll have it. Well, they have 2 cards in hand, right?
Oh.
Like, their whole deck is kill you. Yeah. That doesn't kill us yet.
This is the 1?
Yep.
Ah.
Still alive. 1, not none.
Can't
Oh, but
gain life,
they drew a card, so they're looking for the... Yeah. Wow!
Okay.
Not
Hilarious.
even close.
Yeah. Nice draw, opponent.
Yeah.
Kappa.
Yep. We never hit a Cascade spell.
Yep. That happens.
Yeah. In game 1, we hit it too slow. I mean, I did goof it up a little bit, but, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really, really bad at playing this deck today. I don't know why.
Yeah. We also, we made 2 huge punts in game 1. We're supposed to just, like, take their Scourge of the Skyclaves.
Sure.
And then the second thing was we're just supposed to play that land.
Is it hard to cast the Skyclave on your board? Your mana base seems low on white sources. Well, we're playing 2 Supreme Verdicts in our main deck, so we aggressively fetch for white, and 2 of our Triomes produce white, plus Hallowed Fountain, and... Yeah,
also, the secret to the deck is that you actually don't care that you have cards that need double white in your deck, because 90% of the time it's a matchup where it's just a blue card for Commandeer, and the 10% of time that it does matter, you just fetch for it. That's the main thing.
All right, so we're keeping this wonderful, glorious turn 2 Tibble hand?
Yep. And if our opponent tries to Tibalt before that, we'll just take it. So
seems like everything we built the deck to do. B-Wells, I think this hand is good. Hashtag hot take. I'm in for it. Oh, also we should change the... Sorry, I forgot to change the stream type.
God, this deck makes me giggle.
Valki Commandeer.
Giggle like a little schoolgirl.
Yeah. All right. So we will fetch a Raugrin Triome at the end of their turn. And then we can... this can get Breeding Pool?
Yeah,
that covers everything?
Yep.
Yeah. Obviously, except for hard casting of Valki, but it's not really something you want to do in the most part. We should cast Uro on 2. It's the card we know is getting banned first. Those are facts.
Pog.
Indeed, sir. All right. So, what did I say? Breeding Pool. And then if they have Force of Negation, we can use Commandeer to turn it on itself, or on the Ardent Plea if it doesn't work.
That's the thing that we get to do.
Well, no, it is. I mean, it's relevant.
Yeah.
Same with Spell Pierce. Like, if they have it, we have the counterplay. Could be Zagoth with Indatha, or that Zagoth or Indatha plus Steam Vents cast everything, but Zagoth what? Okay, I'm not reading that properly.
They're just talking about the different Triome plus other configurations.
Sure. No, I understand that they're talking about that. I'm just not reading it correctly to parse it. I don't understand what's happening with the sentence there. Well, that's all right. The best part is I can play this Commandeer, and I can exile cards in my hand for it. And they've conceded.
Yeah. Opponent, come back! No!
It's over! So, do we assume they're on the deck?
Yep. I just cut the Supreme Verdicts and bring in Hour of Promise and Mystical Dispute, and we trim I actually like trimming 2 Violent Outbursts in this matchup.
See, I was always wondering about that in the other deck lists, like where you trim on Cascade spells. Especially in the, I mean, and obviously it was a different deck, but the Tybalt's Trickery decks. Oh. I mean, I'm not saying I want to play this card here. I'm just saying, like, I feel like if we're not playing this card in this matchup, why are we playing this card?
Yeah, I think it's fine to bring in. I generally don't bring it in just because I want all my cards to be super high impact.
No, that's what I'm...
Give me a second.
Sure. Not playing the Zagoth seems better. Having Indatha Triome instead also makes you a little better off versus Boil and Choke, which isn't nothing. Yeah, I really like the Indatha Triome in Niv Mizzet. Obviously, it's a different mana base. Like, this is a blue deck. Niv Mizzet is not a blue deck. It's a deck that plays blue. It's mostly like a green... it's mostly green, and then everything else trickles down from the green. I would say, like, green, white, black. It's Abzan-based, the Niv Mizzet deck. With a whole bunch of blue-green cards. Anyway, but that deck can more easily fetch only an island over the entire course of its mana, whereas like this deck cannot do that. Yeah, it's a blue deck, but you're not playing Sanctuary. Yeah. Well, I mean, this one isn't either. So... I don't really know if I agree with Zan on cutting 2 Violent Outbursts. I think I want to cut 1 and 1 Uro. I know it's a blue card, but I think we have plenty of blue cards. I think Uro is generally like medium impact in this matchup. I could be wrong, but I'm going in with this. Not playing Ketria is interesting. Yeah, I think the last version I was playing Ketria. So we got Gemstone, Field, Ardent Plea, Teferi, Force Negation. So like if we draw 1 blue or white, we're in business with this hand. So opponent mulls a 6. I'm gonna keep this one. We've got the Gemstone. We just exile one of our Ardent Pleas. Yeah, because I could play Haka and then use that to scry. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah. Commandeer. Okay. They've got the Ketria Triome. Play Uro and no hour. Casting 5-mana sorcery versus the counterspell deck seems vicious. Well, so I think the deal with that is that if you get to the point where hours are relevant, I think it means you're both in kind of a fail state. But I appreciate, like, I do appreciate the... Okay, sure. Like that does make some good sense. So I respect that choice. So if they cascade this turn, we force with Teferi, and then we... Oh no, opponent. Oh no. Oh. A terrible fate has befallen you, hasn't it? I would like to lock you out. Pitches. No, wait, what? Yeah, they did pitch a Teferi. Nice. No, they exiled the Teferi. It doesn't show up in the log what they... Oh, no, they did. Man, lots of Teferis in the log. Teferi targeted, Teferi countered, Teferi pitched. At a game versus 4-color control where I commandeered the Wrenn to keep up with playing lands was nice. Nice. Love that. All right. I guess we'll pitch our second Teferi here so we can get Tybalt into play and start to try to cascade through. Dude. Wow, this is This is a set of cards I've drawn. Oh yeah, it's been the mirror since in game 1 we kind of... Oh! It's over! Yay! Failure to comply or Lavinia. Yeah, well, so the problem with Lavinia is then you are
That was awesome.
making it so that you can fail to cascade into the correct card, which I think you don't want to do any of the time unless you want to board out your Tybalts for the Lavinias, but I think that's nonsense in the mirror. The more I've played this deck... What's up?
I'm back. What did I miss in that game? I just saw that I came back. Yay, magic!
Yeah, not much. You didn't miss much. They missed their 3rd land drop. When they Force of Negation, exiling a Teferi, and I had another Teferi and an Ardent Plea in my hand, I was like, we good. We good.
Resolves.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good times. It was good times. So
yeah,
it's
nice. Really funny with this deck. Whenever you're in that mirror match, your opponent tries to one-up you by not going for their combo and just starting off with a Teferi, and you're just like, okay, I'm going to commandeer that, and you can't currently force a negation this.
Yeah.
So it resolves, and now it's my turn, and now you can't interact. Now, okay, now I'm going to Tibalt you, and there's like, ugh.
Well, in that game, the first thing that I tried to play wasn't my Ardent Plea. It was one of my 2 Teferis, because once we resolve it, the next thing they can do is play a Teferi, and then we're both locked. But it's better to take them off of their luckies.
Are we going first or second?
First.
Okay.
This hand is fine on the play. You get this gets the Sultai Triome, which we can cast Valki, and then we can Violent Outburst.
We're actually going to go get the black, white, green one.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that works fine. Yeah, because then we have everything covered. Thank you. Yeah, that's the way the mana base works here. Correct. Indatha, the Lawson Triome. Although, downside of this hand, if we top deck a Commandeer, we do not have enough blue cards.
Yeah, it's fair.
Oh, look! It's more mirror! Yeah!
Hi. Hopefully they just have main deck Uros in their deck.
We do.
You just have an Uro in your hand.
What in the hell? Are we about to get chaliced?
Chalice me, opponent. Do it.
Wait, what did they exile? Mountain. Oh my god, it is a chalice deck. Wait, so they're gonna blood moon. They're gonna blood moon us. So do we get a forest? But
yeah.
Forest? Yeah, forest. We have to get a forest here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got it. I think we have the soul read. I think so. I really hope this goes exactly how I'm thinking that it will.
That's really funny.
Put that tapped. Yay, I got a mountain. Yay. Yay, magic.
Blood moon me, opponent.
Blood moon me harder. Don't play Magus, it's a bear. I can't beat that.
Choke me.
Yeah! I can't beat that. It's a 2/2. I don't know. I'll do this thing. How do you feel? Good? Feel good? Oh. Okay.
Oh.
All right. And I think we're just plussing, right?
No. I just
eat the Magus.
Take this Magus.
Sure. We have a backup Violent Outburst, so if they have like, I don't know. Chandra doesn't shoot Tybalt, so I don't know what they'll have here, but I'm guessing Karn, but they can't get the needle right away. So we're one blue card away. Oh, Bone Crusher has been really good in the versions of this deck I played before. Bone Crusher and Brazen Borrower, I enjoyed both. Koth of the Hammer would suck. Yes, it would.
I don't know. The Kothos, we just Violent Outburst again and we plus. Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but it hits Tybalt for 4 every turn, which is a net -2. That's not nothing. I don't think they'll be playing Koth. Then I have not seen a prison player play Koth in a long time. But maybe they have the meta read and they know that that's the right thing to do.
The main reason why this list is not playing Bone Crusher Giant is you just need to have
right?
so many blue cards for Commandeer. Brazen Borrower is a thing that you could play. I currently, instead of it, I have Alrund, just so you have a little bit more gameplay in the mid-range / control matchups.
I think I would prefer Spell Queller personally, but we haven't really had a situation where Alrund has gotten to do anything, so I'm not sold one way or the other. I'm just saying, so far my verdict on Alrund is I'm not impressed, and I was very impressed with Spell Queller in some of my previous matches, especially with a 4 of Teferi deck. Spell Queller is not a fun Magic card for your opponent. Oh no, they're putting my Tibble to 1. Gasp. Okay, we would like to hit a white source here so I could verdict. That would be great.
We'll need. Yeah, we can't verdict this turn in any case.
Oh, yeah. I need white and blue. Although, out of all the things I could draw. Wow! That's...
Chandra, kill your Raffle Master.
What do the kids say? Pog champ? Am I the champion of Pog playing?
I've Pogarood.
Ooh, that's
I pogged myself.
No, I gotta go with the reference because I just watched it last week. Ooh, that's a PogChamp. Is that how you say that?
Oh.
You just say PogChamp.
There's this very, very nice girl that I went to school with at A&M. She started hanging out with my roommates. She just called me and she went, Why did the guys keep saying poggers in a Kennedy accent? Oh, you should have commandeered that, my guy.
Oh, sorry, I was F6. I forgot that we can't commandeer. We do have another blue card. My bad. I have a shot. Wow.
It's a lot of Chandras in a row.
It's a cool screenshot.
Poggers.
What? Why are they saying it with a New England accent?
No, with a Kennedy accent. First of all,
where is he from? I'm sorry, I don't.
Okay.
Is he from Boston? It's from Massachusetts.
Are you semanticsing me on American geography?
Yes. I'm Canadian. Canada? Yes, I'm Canadian. This is one of the things we do better than you guys.
Don't you just hate it when foreigners know your land better than you do?
Well, specifically the historical figures, because I'm Kennedy is a great character on Clone High. But anyway,
yeah, that's exactly what the reference is too. Is they want Clone High.
Oh, really? More people are watching Clone High. I'm excited about that. The children's
great.
I know. I'm just excited that the next generation is watching it because it was largely forgotten for I don't know, it's got to be close to 15, 16 years. Anyway.
Wait, is that show really that old?
Yes. It's from what, 2004? So if I had to guess, maybe
is
3?
It Canadian American adult?
Yes.
From 2002.
I can tell you like the whole history of the show. I'm a huge fan. Anyway, what the hell are we doing here with this Chandra? Am I just making mana and then that is the Lawson Zandi. He is a close friend of the pod and stream. Okay, so what we're mainly gonna do here is not forget that I have an Uro. Let's plus this Chandra. Probably just deal 2 damage to them. They're gonna Desperate Ritual and play a Mana Monkey. What did I hit? I had an island, sure. Oh, I can play this for any color.
How you doing, my guy? It's been a little bit.
Play the Ritual. Play the Monkey.
Blitz, are you surprised that I'm still here? I know it's been so long.
Alright, and then we're good here. Tybalt's just gonna keep on trucking. Keep on trucking, Gandy. Keep on trucking. It's So Clone High was Amazon, but not one of the free shows to watch with Prime. Ooh. Yeah, because so the people who made it, Chris Miller and Phil Lord, have gone on to be incredibly successful. Yeah, we ticked up Tibalt. At least I'm pretty sure we did. I don't think I would have missed that.
Yeah, no.
It's the first, literally the first thing I did. Larynx Punch worthy, making me paranoid. They hit me for 2 with Ramming Up Ruins. So we're not taking 0 damage here, and I think we need to deal with this card.
And we'll figure it out.
I hope so. I was trying to threaten it with my Mana Monkey, and they were not having it. All right. It's funny though, because I think most of their deck does not deal with Planeswalkers particularly well. So I don't Cascade into a Valki, play it as a Valki. I mean, I don't think I need to do that, but I would like a black mana in play though. Get
black, white, green.
Yeah, Indatha. There you go. Could have commandeered their braid. Could have.
Yeah,
God damn it!
Kill the goblin. No. That was not a good one to have done.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying, like, I'm really bad with the braid, or with the commandeer. Like, I'm just not. This card is not scanning to me as something that's like a relevant thing to do at all. All right, so we got Field and Uro, so I can put a zombie to. Well, let's plus the Chandra first, I think.
Yep. Yep, plus Chandra.
Hit a land again.
Okay.
So I can play Uro to play my field, and then play Gemstone from the sideboard to get a land drop.
Yeah, but the problem is that it's not a 7th land because you already have a Gemstone in play.
Oh yeah. We need to draw a different name.
I would just play the field and then play Mana Monkey and pass.
Okay. Sure.
Or play. You could even play the Magus, but
I don't really want to do that. Can I play the Magus? No, I can't.
You can play either one, but
I don't. Oh! You mean either one? Yeah, I'd rather not lock myself out of all my colors.
Yeah.
If it's all the same. I mean, I could just play this Valki as just like a dude.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. We also get to see what
gives
their
us
one
another
card
thing to
is.
threaten their
Chandra with a bonk.
Chandra,
Torch of Defiance. Pyretic Ritual. Nice. Clone High has gotten approved for, I think it's 2 more seasons, but the real question for me is going to be how many of the original voice cast can they get back? Because, like, I assume they can get Will Forte, but Nicole Sullivan, I think, played Joan of Arc. Could have played Bind, Float, play Uro, and Monkey. Yes, we could have, but that wouldn't put 2 bodies into play for us. Because what I'm looking for just bodies, because I need to attack this Chandra. Like that's what I'm into. And Field? Well, Field couldn't get us a zombie, because as Lawson points out, even though I could get a Gemstone Caverns into play as a 7th land, it wouldn't have a different name than the other lands that I have. We wouldn't have enough different land names, because Field still has text. Field still has requirements. It has needs and wants. Like any woman. Chooses not to cast Simian Spirit Guide. I wonder what their plan is. It's legendary, so you'd strip mine yourself. I mean, yeah. I already knew that. I was willing to trade the extra Gemstone Caverns for a zombie. That would have been okay trade for me. But we wouldn't even get one, so.
Yeah, how many counters are on Tibalt? 7?
7.
7.
Okay, this time.
Commandeer that one. That one.
Yeah. I know. I saw it coming, and I went, wait a second. Not again, opponent. That one. I was just thinking.
By the way,
what?
I will be honest. I did one time click same targets after I.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure.
Commandeered my opponent's thing, and I just went, wait a second.
Whoops.
Oh,
we did a dumb. We did a dumb.
Did it dumb?
We did. No. In that moment. Here we're good.
Oh, yeah,
we're good in this game.
Yeah, I was like,
how am I supposed to know you all of a sudden know things? I know. Yesterday I knew things that you didn't know. Today I know things you don't know. It's a wild, topsy-turvy, upside-down kind of world. Exile Supreme Verdict. Nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good. Take 2.
All right. We are going to play Mountain from the sideboard to get a...
The sideboard.
I don't know what we want to call it.
Love that.
All right.
Yes, the good old-fashioned sideboard mountain.
Yeah, of course. Just like in Vintage. People be all the time playing basic lands in their sideboard. How has this deck been preforming? Gladly.
Great. Great.
It's been preforming gladly. I really want to ask them how their deck has been preforming. Can we cast Ardent Plea so you have Exalted? Ah. That's thinking.
It's that good PogChamp energy.
So, ult the Tibble.
No, lethal. We have lethal. You cast Violent Outburst.
And then you cast Violent Outburst?
Violent Outburst.
Sure.
And then you ultimate, and then you cast Violent Outburst.
I mean, this is banking on them having a lot of not removal spells. So am I just not casting any of these Valkis that I'm about to...
Yeah, you're just not doing that.
Nope. Dear opponent, what if... This is crazy talk. What if we just tried to... Ooh, hey. That one. What if we just tried to kill you? How would that make you feel?
Wow.
Do I want to use Chandra for this? Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Just because then if it doesn't go well, then I have better flexibility. Yeah. All right, and then we'll ultimate this Tybalt. Oh, and now I have a Force of Negation that I can't cast. Good.
Yeah.
I like that.
This is all I ever want.
How is your stick of butter tasting? A decadent. I'm gonna go with decadent. Becca then. It's Homer's patented moon waffles.
Where's your god now, opponent? Where is he?
It's Homer Simpson's patented moon waffles. You take your waffle batter, your packet full of caramels, liquid smoke, and you wrap it all around a stick of butter. It's good southern home cooking. Tybalt is the strongest...
We will learn, opponent.
Yeah. Tybalt is the strongest 2-mana planeswalker ever printed. Again, I don't know how big... It's 3 mana. 3 mana. You have to cheat it into play with a 3-mana spell. It's a 3-mana planeswalker. Strongest 3-mana planeswalker of all time. Tybalt was also the best 2-mana planeswalkers of all time. You know? So...
Before Ren and 6.
No. Clearly better than Ren 6.
Clearly.
Listen, I don't see anyone in Legacy playing Ren and 6, and, you know, that just makes no sense to me. So I think we want Wear Tear here. Yeah. No, wait. They're playing Magus, right?
Yeah, but they're also going to have some number of just regular Blood Moons, too.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. So we can cut some Commandeers, right? And then maybe Alrund?
Supreme Verdict does not have text here.
Dispute. Yes, it does. They had Magus and a bunch of They had Rabble Master. I literally cast a Verdict this game, did I not? No, I did.
You did.
Yes, I did.
But I mean, like, regular.
I get it.
Probably.
If I want a card back... Oh, it's probably Skyclave, actually. I mean, Skyclave trying to remove a Blood Moon is pretty speculative. But generally speaking, it's good. Like, it removes Chandras, it removes Karns, Bridges. We're against Mono Red... Oh, sorry. So many memes now for Tybalt, the person you made fun of in high school. Look at them now. Yeah, it was a good one. So you played Tybalt in Legacy before.
By the way, if Mycosynth Lattice was still legal in
God,
I would play 1 Lattice in my sideboard, just so when I commandeered my opponent's Karn, I could just do it. I
did enjoy that the Tybalt's Trickery deck last week, we ran into the niche scenario where my opponent had Emrakul the Promised End. So yeah, we're keeping this. Yeah. If we get Blood Moon on turn 2 from them, we'll be in trouble, but otherwise we're okay. And then I'm just gonna exiling an Uro here. I kind of want to exile a land because if I top deck a Commandeer, I'd like to be able to cast it. But then Commandeer,
I just want to get rid of the Triome.
Yeah, because if we get Blood Moon, it's not going to matter either way. Anyway, so we got Emrakul the Promised Ended, and I was playing a Karn deck, and then they activated Karn. And if you've never seen this in tournament Magic before, you know what happens, but they cannot search your sideboard. It is very strange. It is an incredibly strange policy interaction.
Huh.
Yeah. You are not allowed to search your opponent's out of game zones, even if you've controlled their turn. So we'll play that.
Because I remember way back whenever like people would just mind slaver you just because like it was an efficient value thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing they would do is during your upkeep, I'm going to look at your sideboard, and it's just like the weirdest like statement that you would ever tell your opponent. You're like, and first,
you're going to look at your sideboard, and I'm going to see all of it.
I need you to put on these very reflective glasses real quick.
Yeah. But no, but at some point they did change that, and that is no longer a legal play. Well, this could be problematic. Yeah, that is problematic.
We get a basic island.
Yeah. This is going to be fun. All right. Results. Forest. It's a shame we didn't have a basic swamp in our deck.
Mm-hmm.
But it obviously makes sense. Well,
I guess technically we might want Commandeers just because we will get into games like this.
Right, where we could just take a threat at this point.
Play.
Yeah. Well, we can't Commandeer like Rabble Masters or... But at some point, in theory, they will play something we can Commandeer and we'll be able to do it for... I mean, we still have a couple in right now. Bridge. Okay. That's that's a card you can have against us, sure. Okay, Mountain.
Then?
If only we had commandeered their Blood Moon. I know, obviously. That was the big brain play. I literally asked you not to do this to me, opponent, and you went main phase 2. You tried to F6 scum me. I don't know if that's actually true, but I've seen a lot of people do that recently, and I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's just some players which, like, when I play against them, like, every game they will go at least once or twice. They'll go main phase 2 for no reason and then play something, and it's like, wait, what?
Well, I mean, I can tell you why they're doing it.
What, equity?
They're doing it because whenever they pass priority in main phase, you go, oh, they don't have it, so you just F6.
No, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm.
Okay,
but
F6,
so I get it. I don't actually think most of them are doing that, but I think some percentage of them are doing that. Yeah. All right. You definitely have a Blood Moon effect.
You have
well
10
played.
Turns.
Yeah, now we're on the clock.
Can I draw a green or a white?
Yeah.
Like,
we got options. I got options. Was it silver? Is that what I'm supposed to be buying now? Oh, but here's the best part. If they unload too many cards out of their hand, they won't be able to attack.
No more beatdown.
I hope just when they hit 6 mana is when we top deck one of the, 2 Commandeers that we left in? Yeah, and then we get to steal their Chandra Awakened Inferno. I'm really excited for that.
Dude,
Eidolon. Wild. Brazen's not out anymore. Brazen never was out because we're not playing any copies of it.
Also, Brazen is still, like, definitely would have been an out, right?
What?
I guess
sure.
it doesn't turn off the Blood Moon, but, like...
No. I mean...
No. My Flooded Strand would have been nice so much earlier.
Yep. can't have infinite. Maybe the real tech is to sideboard Chromatic Lantern. Ooh, now you're thinking with portals. That land is white and blue. Incorrect. That land is colorless.
Hanya.
Gotcha.
That land is mountain.
Yes, it's also a mountain. It's a colorless mountain, just like most of the rest of them.
White or green, please.
Come on, baby. You're talking about the art. Got it. Oh, this would have been great on turn 2.
Would have been awesome.
Thanks, buddy. I think I'm pitching an Uro here. No, actually, we can cast Uro. Valki is a card I can't cast at all with Blood Moons in play. We don't have any basic black, and because we don't have any basic black, we also can't cast the flip side, which we are very close to being able to do. You think we're dead? We're not dead yet. Like, literally, if we top decked Violent Outburst, we would take 2 damage. We're about to go to 9. We go to 7. And then we could eat their Eidolon. Their Magus could attack then into the Eidolon, which is, whatever. And then we could always Violent Outburst again the next turn. Yikes. I would like a forest. We're only mostly dead, which isn't dead. It's true. Mostly dead is slightly alive. Now, all dead, well, there's only one thing you can do with all dead. Go through the pockets and check for loose change.
So, in my job, I go around I meet with small and local businesses and I get them savings on paper.
Mm-hmm.
I was meeting with a funeral home because they use a lot of paper.
Yep, they would.
And this lady, I go up to her and she goes, "I'm really having a rough day." I was like, "Oh no," mentally I'm just like, "Oh God, if you work at a funeral home and you're having a rough day, what does that even mean? That's terrifying."
It screwed up my latte.
Like, yeah, it snowed on me and now I'm wet. And I was like, "Oh, okay." Well, mentally in my brain I was like, "Oh man, well, if we really dodged a bullet." And then she was just like, "Oh, and also earlier when we were at a funeral, the casket fell in the hole."
Oh.
And that's not
yeah, that's not quite as not quite as
that's
funny.
not good.
Yeah.
But I will say, I don't think you have to move it.
It's you have to reposition it maybe. So I do like the hours against Blood Moons, assuming we can find 1 green.
Mm-hmm.
Like we would have been able to play it there, but maybe Skyclave is a bit of a reach.
Yeah, Skyclave just like a big hope.
Is failure okay? Because we could bounce a Blood Moon or a Magus once.
Yeah, you could bounce the spell and then
Yeah.
Deny it from happening for that next turn.
Yeah. Play Dispute as a bad leak. I guess so. What did you want to board out for it though? Like.
No, I like this.
Yeah.
And we just.
All right. Yeah, we had the wear tears in that game too, right? We just couldn't find anything. We also couldn't find I know Uro's definitely a hard sell here. But we just have to find a hand that's a little more flexible with mana than that one was. Like, we got really lucky in game 1, and then we got a little bit unlucky in game 2, but we were on the draw, on the play. Oh, no, we had the Gemstone Caverns. That was the only reason we were as close as we were. They would still get us, because we didn't have interaction.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest issue with that that first opener was the fact that we had the actual factual 1 fetch land that doesn't get a basic non-island.
Yeah, the Polluted Delta. Yeah.
Yep, the only 1 Polluted Delta.
Yeah, that's a rough draw.
Yeah, dude. It's been interesting being a traveling paper salesman.
Oh yeah, I mean, I got lots of cruise ship stories. It's once you start working as a actual factual adult in any kind of reasonable job, you usually end up with some interesting stories. When we had the Fraternal Order of Real Bearded Santa Clauses on board, that was wild. There was like 75 Santa Clauses and like 30 Mrs. Clauses on the cruise ship.
think you get too many mimosas there, my guy.
I did not. I have photo evidence. And not only that, I kept telling people that I wanted to take pictures of all 75 because I wanted to catch them all, and people said they're not Pokemon, and I said, just watch me.
Just
And they said that didn't make any sense, and I said, it doesn't need to. So this hand is great.
This hand is great. I don't even think we're activating these fetches until we have to.
No, I don't think so. I mean, we can crack 2 at the end of their turn 2 if we want to.
Yeah, but like I don't even want to do it until we need to, you know?
No, I get it. Yeah, until you actually know what you want to play. Because we do have to try to split between wanting to cast Violent Outburst but wanting to cast Teferi. Ardent Plea would potentially be a very good draw.
Yeah.
Opponent mulls to 6 too, so we get a.
I mean, this Teferi also looks like a blue card to me right now.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what we draw on turn 2, assuming we get there without having to force. I would rather play a forest. I know there's like no way that they can beat Force of Negation on their turn 2 Blood Moon, but in case they do, I would like the option to go forest, mountain, and then any land will get us there. Yeah, I guess we pitch Teferi here because we're more likely to... Oh, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but we can't do anything about it. No Pyroblast, thanks. Yeah, that's... definitely want to dodge that card. Although, we would get a really nice, clean game win. Do you even care about Blood Moon with this hand? I mean, not so much, but I don't... I'm not going to just be like, yo, I don't care. I'll do whatever I want. Like, that's a good way to lose a match.
I'm Rick James.
I'm Rich James. Fuck your couch. Charlie Murphy. Fuck your couch.
Dude, I love the fact that Charlie Murphy was just there one day and he was telling stories and they were like, we need to make skits out of this.
Yep.
And then they were like, how do we write this into a skit? And he's like, dude, let me just tell the story. It's done. And like,
I'm the devil. I can do what I want. That is an adorable devil. All right. So let's see what they have here. So yeah, we're just gonna go Cascade into a Tibalt and take their. No, we're gonna plus it, right?
probably.
Yeah. I can't see Prison dealing 7 damage in one turn to a Tibalt. I guess leaving the Eidolon on the table while I have forces in my hand that I want to cast is like not my favorite, but
yeah, but I just kind of want to protect the Tibalt from randomly getting got by like a Koth or something. Yeah, it doesn't get to resolve.
No, it does not. I think we pitch Force here.
I want to keep Force.
Right.
I think Force is more valuable than the Teferi.
All right, fair enough. Well, so I think what I will say is that the reason I want to plus my Tibalt this turn is that we have this Hour of Promise in hand. So if I get Forest and then this has to get something red, so we can get Steam Vents, Forest Steam Vents.
Just get the red, white, blue.
Oh, the Raugrin Triome. Sure. Get the Jeskai Triome and a Forest. And then we're reasonably close, actually, to getting to the Hour of Promise, especially if we're drawing 3 cards a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, we might just, like, ultimate the Tibalt and use that extra mana to cast the Hour of Promise. Like,
Yeah, fair enough. That's a good draw. All right. Dear opponent, what do you think of this one? Okay, I'll take 2. You got me. When our opponent says, how is this deck performing?
We hit Spirit Guide.
Yeah, sorry, what?
Now that we hit Spirit Guide, I kind of want to get rid of this Eidolon.
Yeah, I just think it's way too easy for Tibalt to get hit for 2. Like, I agree with you. But I don't actually know what they could be playing that could do that. Like, they have Rabble Masters, that won't do it. But I still think I'd rather plus it at least once.
Yeah.
Like,
you're right. You're right. I like that.
Because odds are they're going to start attacking it. So then we're just going neutral each turn on it. Also, if we flip a Force of Negation, we can pitch for it. Not that it's likely because we have one right here. But do have one more in the deck.
It's roughly 1 out of 48.
Shit, roughly. I haven't done the math.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Stats man.
Clearly.
I'm the stat man.
I'll take that. Still calling cough of the hammer. Coffee of the hammer. Yeah, could be. So, what I was trying to say earlier. So, when our opponent says, "How has this deck been performing?" You know, considering what they're on, do you think this is the first time they've seen a Cascade? Do you think they just took the last 2 weeks off and they came back and they're like, "Huh, I'm just gonna queue up for Modern. What the hell is that?"
Moto's bugged. They cascade into a 7-drop.
They go online. They're like, "Oh God, it's all on fire." Okay, so so going to 10 here. Don't love
They're
that.
just the meme from Community.
Yeah. Yes. The Troy meme. So exile their dude. Our field is right here, so we can't hour for it. So just exile their dude, play field, play dude.
I still think we actually cast the ruin, get 2 more lands out of our deck.
Hour?
Because it'll put 6 lands in play, and then we'll have all of our colors in play, and then whenever we just play field, we'll just start making dudes. Like,
Sure. I'm gonna use the Ramming Up Ruins for it then.
Yep.
No, I want a basic island now. Because then this gets the other island in the plains, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Freedmania says play Misty and have Force up. Okay, so here's the... If we're casting Hour this turn, what am I doing with Tybalt? Just plus? If we're doing plus, we should just plus first.
No, I mean, I just want to take this Eidolon off the table.
Fair enough.
Just
Okay
like
with
I
it.
don't want to be taking
Yeah.
damage.
No, I get it. I'm with you. All right, and then play Misty to get the other island.
Maybe just having the Force up is better. Ugh.
Yeah, it's hard to... I don't know. Am I into being concerned? We have blue, green, red up. Yeah, let's just sit. I'm good. Yeah, next turn is fine. Let's Force up here is
enjoy
fine.
our laurels.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like, you know, I can't imagine what they could possibly play which would be in any way problematic for us. Like literally nothing. What's the worst thing? Rabble Master? Rabble Master is like the most dangerous thing I can imagine them playing.
And to that we just go, cool, play Field of Dead, play or, start with Tybalt, if nothing changes.
Oh, Glory Banger. There's no way they're playing Glory Banger in their Ensnaring Bridge deck, but yes, that would be.
Bang,
I mean, that would be pretty sick. That would give us the business.
For breakfast, a bang. Lunch, a bang. For dinner, a felony.
You're having Glory Banger for breakfast? Candy for breakfast? Alright, so we're plussing Tybalt here. Because I don't care about that. And then we go play field, fetch, basics. Just have everything covered. I mean, obviously, we'll see what we draw here. Pyretic Ritual. Oh, failure to comply. Alright. I don't hate that. Oh, yeah, I'm still in Spirit Guides. Are we still in the place where just having counter magic is better?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. Like this is net nothing on the board right now. You can just ritual and keep Force.
I think
up.
he's just gonna punch us in the head.
Yeah. Well, what? Yeah. Why don't I play this ritual and then play a monkey, and we'll still have Force. Yeah.
That's really funny. Yeah. Okay.
Monkey fight! I'm a monkey. Oh yeah! Give this monkey what she wants.
What's happening? By the way, Simi's Spirit Guide has some of my favorite flavor text in all of Magic.
The burnt hair one with Jaya Ballard.
The burnt hair one is so...
All my spells smell like burnt hair lately. Elvish Spirit Guide. Elvish Spirit Guide. Not as good of a flavor text. not as good.
Does it have flavor text?
I'm sure at least one printing does, because there's a Magic Online promo. I think there's more than one. Could have pitched both Monkeys and Hour of Promise. Yes, but then we wouldn't have Force or yeah. Wait, what? Could we?
Yeah, no, we couldn't. I thought about it.
We could have played. Well, what if we played an untapped land instead of playing field like an idiot?
Yeah, but then we're not getting Field of Dead tokens, and that's not a world I want to live in.
Well, I think we would have gotten it quickly. All the broken things you could do with this deck. One of the fun years is just playing 4 Leaks and Mana Tithe and Dispute. Yeah.
We are never without guidance if we wait. We are never without guidance if we but seek it. Okay, yeah, that is terrible flavor text.
It's not terrible. It's just the other direction. It's just very Vorthos-y.
If we ask for help, our buddies will come and do that.
Yeah, but it's all poetic and shit. Listen. There's got to be room in this game for the lore geeks.
Hee hee.
Yeah, those ones. Oh, they're coming in! They don't give a shit. Monkey violence. Go.
High five.
Boom. What incredibly exciting Magic the Gathering gameplay.
Those monkeys did the bump and rub.
Planet of the Apes, yes. Yes.
No more monkey business.
Oh, you say that. Here comes another monkey from them. I've seen Canister play decks. You always draw nothing but monkeys when you're trying to win. Ooh. That's fine. Does this cost 3 or less? I don't think so. I don't think so. Somehow, don't think so. All right, so plus this first.
I love how every turn starts with, okay, draw my card for turn. Draw my 2 other cards for the turn.
Well, we hit an Uro there and a Magus, which I do not want to play. All right, we just Hour and then play Ramming Up Ruins and put a lot of zombies into play.
Put this guy in the hole.
Hey, opponent, you're dead.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Put the lotion in the basket. All right.
Go get the Triomes.
Do we not want to get fetches?
No, just go get Triomes.
All right.
For safety reasons.
Sure. In what way is that safe?
Next turn, we're just going to double Uro.
Sure. I suppose. I'll keep the untapped one. Thank you, Moto. Actually, probably should have played the Rabbit Up Ruins, but it's fine. Yeah, it's gonna get them out of nowhere. They're never gonna see the burn coming. They're never gonna see the burn coming, and we're gonna have the red. Pew! Playing Ruins would have allowed for a second field. We don't have a second field, so that's not something we can do. But good point. No, Ruins was
land deck.
Yeah, Ruins was definitely the correct play. I just fucked it up because I'm an idiot.
Basically, when you only play like 24 or 25 lands and you need all 5 colors of mana randomly in the first 3 turns, and you don't get to play early mana fixing, you settle, you know?
Yeah, you gotta take your lumps where you can.
Yeah.
There are many ways to slowly eat this Reese's for the next 15 minutes. You ticked up enough times, you get the 3 deserts to gain the extra power of promise value. Oh no, Ensnaring Bridge, an artifact. How will I ever beat that? Good lord. Oh, well, there's no Abrade yet, right? No, they haven't hit an Abrade. I think we just exile the bridge.
Yeah. We just play Uro.
Yeah. Well, if sure. So
convince you.
Well, I just each Uro play is not actually gaining us too much life because of the I remembered it. Front side of Uro is colorless.
This is why it's getting banned, chat.
Oh yeah. This is why this card's getting banned.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's an enchantment. Oh.
That's a good little draw now, isn't it? You guys like that one? So we still have blue, green. Yep.
Don't you know?
Jeez, oh my, this guy's gonna be hurting in the morning, eh?
Oh,
jeez.
yeah.
That's a tough.
Don't you know?
Wait. I have to do the thing again. No, stop. No, we're oppressing them. No.
Killing him.
No, it's oppressing them.
Dead.
No, Uro must be removed from the format. Uro's a stain. People have said. I have heard the words spoken. Uro's a stain. No, this card's a stain. The interaction with Cascade spells in that card, that's a stain.
By the way, I like the fact that, like, you know, we all said that, like, well, I'm really excited that, you know,
there's no broken cards in Kaldheim. It seems so reasonable.
We've really lowered the temperature. It's so chill, and oh god, I get it. It's like it's an error in the way that the rules engine works.
I will say, Dave, as usual of the Faithless Brewing podcast, is one of the most critical voices on modern Magic design, and his perspective on Tibalt was no, seriously though, they didn't screw this up, because in Standard this card is functioning exactly like it's supposed to be. So this card is correctly designed in the respect that in Standard it's doing what it's supposed to, and they cannot design around every mechanic that's ever been printed in Magic ever. Not to mention every card. So like this is the kind of broken that we should expect to happen. And I appreciate it because, unlike Emery, and listen, Emery's not a problematic card, but it did drive me crazy to read the notes of Eldraine Design where they were like, this card is not so good in this format. Don't worry, it's a cool shot for Modern. And it's like, what are you doing? Why would you do that without testing it in Modern? Why are you putting it in Standard, wasting a slot in a set? Oh, you want to sell packs. All right, okay. Oh, opponent's really sticking in there, eh? Do I have 2 red sources? I don't. I really want to crack this before we hit them.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. Just
wait.
Good damage is dead. Good damage is dead. We're in the that is beautiful.
Yes, please.
Boom.
Got him.
Abandoned Standard.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
Oops, Abandoned Standard Tribal.
Got him. There's no way they'll ever survive this attack now. Wait. I made a mistake. I did that during the attacker step. What if they had a flash blocker? Oh, that was delightful.
Don't.
All right, I will be back in 1 second, and then we will hit the fifth match here.
and Zach Ryle, the one and only Mana Symbol. How are we doing tonight? If you are unsure of who the voice is in the background, it's Lawson Zandi, also known as Zanman1414. I know many of y'all from my chat. It's good to see y'all again. I apologize for being away. I got a big kid job. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope Modern's treating y'all all right. Stream Decker is up to date, I'm assuming. Oh, wait. Chat, who won? Who won in the Warriors Nets game? Oh.
All right. And actually, before we start this one, I'm going to kick the client really quick.
Meanwhile,
if we run into the mirror match, those games tend to be really long, and I do not want my client getting us killed. That said, this deck is ludicrous. Even when I'm playing like garbage, like we're still hitting a 3-1. Probably will be a 4-1, just because this deck is so gross. This deck is gross. Completely unacceptable.
Do you like the Commandeers too?
I mean, I like the Commandeers. We really haven't gotten to do that much with them. We did absolutely eat the mirror match player alive, but Commandeer didn't factor into it. But I appreciate Commandeer as extra copies of Force of Negation, essentially.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those things where the combo of the deck is just like such a 12-card pile.
Yeah.
That like the rest of your deck can be so many things, and like, well, the combo just murders all the mid-range and like, you know, creature beatdown decks. And like, okay, what are we gonna do with the rest of these slots? It's let's play like some stuff for the mirror and some combo hate stuff, and like I guess a few rats, and that should be good. Like,
I would assume that elves or can we play again versus Tron to commandeer their Karna 3? I hope so. I would say that elves and humans could probably give you a run for your money. But it really depends on exactly how your extra cards are set up. Because, you know, those decks can just get under you in a way that it's very difficult for a resolved Tibalt to deal with. That said, I have beaten both of them with this deck. So I'm not saying that they will win. I'm just saying like people seem to believe that those are an option. So I assume they must be.
I played against humans earlier today when I was playing this deck, and I won game 1 because I went turn 1, fetch, go get forest, double spirit guide, play Tibalt turn 1 and plussed it, and they hadn't had a turn yet, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, that will do it against most decks.
Yeah, and then game 2, I just played a turn 1 Valki because I had the turn 1 Valki to see his library, and he had a Mags of the Moon in his hand, and I just turn 2 activated it, turned off all of his lands, and then played a Violent Outburst and had the Tibalt and killed him under his own Blood Moon. So that felt good.
Is that what that was? Good?
Good. It was all right.
It was all right. I one of the humans decks I was playing against, I punted super hard because I was helping them navigate the fact that they'd be able to file for comp because they played Meddling Mage and they couldn't name Stomp.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. And because we had a really long conversation about it, sorry, I ended up making a subtle misplay. Okay, so opponents on Gigantha. Okay, so they could be on this deck. They could be on Tron. His hand is
we're on the
not great on the play. It's so close.
We were on the draw. This hand was insane on the
this hand would have been perfection on the draw. Can we still keep that? I mean, it's super risky. Like, if our mana doesn't pan out, like, yeah, we're just screwed. But it's just, it was such a good... Okay, yes, this one. Keep this. Probably ship one of these lands?
Yeah. That's fine. That or the Alrund, but...
I want enough blue cards so that... so I can do all that. If this is... there are a lot of decks where this is going to be... Yes. This should be a massacre. I'm going to take this slow in terms of my game actions because I don't want to click through something I should be commandeering.
Tibalt.
What?
Oh, this is just the Jund version.
Oh, sure. That is acceptable though, yes. So I want to play this. This could get island. This could get forest in case there's a blood moon. Thank you for the follow, Matty Ice 2008. Any fetch land is good. Trickery. Okay. Yeah, we're good here. I guess Trickery, not Tybalt? What? No, I think there'll be a Tybalt deck. It could be a Trickery deck. Okay, these cards make Teferi a lot worse, but that just means we get to pitch Teferi, so that's fine. Do you think they're on Blood Moon? Probably not with this mana base, right?
Yeah, we also can't really play around Blood Moon right now, so.
Well, I could get Forest, Island, but then I don't have the white.
Yeah, and then we can't Ardent Plea, so
So this will get Raugrin Triome, this one will get Indatha?
Yep.
Cool. Tybalt doesn't play Companions. Well, okay. We're playing a league, and the Tybalt deck can play Companions, especially if it's the Jund version.
The Jund one can.
Yeah. So, and people try weird stuff all the time. So I'm not gonna put them on not the Trickery or not the Tybalt Cascade deck until I see something that actually shows me that they're not. Like, this seems all like technology that would be designed to beat Teferi.
I mean, this feels like he's doing this during our upkeep so that he could get around our thing. I kind of just want to slam. Oh, we can't just slam Teferi because he just okay.
What? I mean, I could play Steam Vents.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So
Shock Steam Vents play Teferi.
Play though here, right?
Yeah, I think we just get our.
We're just gonna punch it though.
Well, yeah, but we put it on 7, right? They can hit it for 3. That's it.
Yeah. No. That's what I'm saying. Like Tybalt good, Teferi bad.
Yeah, no, 100%. I don't want to play Teferi because this is all their technology to beat Teferis.
Mm-hmm.
Whee! So they're not going to have Force of Negation.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever played against this deck on one of these decks. I have played against this deck on something else, but I hadn't played against this deck on one of these decks. What do we got? All right. Have a blocker for next turn. Then we got Scalding Tarn off their deck.
Scalding Tarn.
Interesting. So they are on something like us. Okay. So we can commandeer their Tybalt here. Oh, they are on Trickery. Grab the Trickery pointed at Commandeer.
So we can do that, or if we're super greedy, we could hope to see if they hit something. Yeah, no,
Brilliant Ultimatum or something. But if they hit an Eldrazi, we die.
Yeah, let's not do the play that gets us killed.
Yeah. So target that. 1, 2. I would like your Tybalt's Trickery. I would like it to target my Commandeer. No legal target. Womp womp. Alright, let's hope they don't have another Cascade. Well, they could just do it again, so let's see if they have it. Dear opponent, did you have the good stuff? Yes, they did. Alright, let's see them fizzle.
See if he
Fizzle.
Fizzle.
Fizzle! Should have took the other card. Obviously. Well, goodbye, Tybalt.
Okay, well. Now we need another Cascade spell.
Yes we do. Bang? Bang bang? No bang. We have 1, 2... Well, no, we can't do it. Nope, just dead. Should have took the other card, then Trickery would have worked for you, lol. Oh. If we take the Violent Outburst, we control that Violent Outburst. Then the Trickery counters it, and we get to cascade into a spell from the Trickery.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, should have done that. That's much smarter than what we did. All right. This card seems good.
Yep. Mystical Dispute, also good.
Yep. So we'll get the other 2. Verdict, probably not so good. Most of their stuff is indestructible, or... No, that's not how that works, says Michael. I don't think you're right, Mike. Tybalt's Trickery has the person who owns the spell mill 1, 2, or 3.
Own or control?
Well, I don't know the text on the card exactly. I don't think so. Tybalt's Trickery. Counteract spells. It's controller. No, we're the controller.
Yeah.
We're the controller. Yeah. So if that comes up again, we know how to do it properly. Interesting.
And then I think the last card I want to trim here is I just want to trim a Valki.
Sure. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Because this is not one of those matchups where we'll need to do it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Commandeer does make you gain control of the spell. Exactly. Teferi would have auto win if you get it, lol. Yeah, well, we didn't.
The problem with getting the Teferi is they have a stack of dudes in play that can just kill our Teferi.
Yeah, they can just attack it down fairly quickly. So we didn't.
It's weird to say it's an auto win when it's actually like a more likely loss.
That's a keep.
Hand's great.
Buy its stuff. Oh, Hoogland is back. He's not playing any Moto, but he's playing Magic again.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I like Hoogland.
He's
good for the community. He makes me not the bad guy.
Well, not the worst guy. Let's be.
Yeah. Fair.
You're still a bad person, just a different kind of bad person. Do I want to fetch the Sultai Triome in case I pick up a Spirit Guide? I believe I do.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Stop watching that guy a long time. I get it. I mean, I stopped watching him too for periods. He's not, he's not perfect, but.
I think we all stopped watching because he stopped making content.
Well, that was the thing. Well, I know, but I mean, even before that, I started to fall off because he was doing a lot more arena and just not okay. Playing Valki
I just want to play this Haka.
Pretty point. Yeah, that's what I want to do. It just does take a blue card out of my hand, which
Yeah, but it'll come back.
Yeah. No, I know, but not quickly. We'll see what happens here. Okay. I get why people don't care for him, but I do. He's at least goddamn honest. Like, he knows exactly who he is, and he tells everyone exactly who he is.
By the way, one of my favorite parts about Haka in this deck is the fact that you just, like, get to reset it all the time. Just like, it's not good right here. And you're like, it's fine.
Right. So, let's scry.
Bonk.
I cannot believe they're playing this card in the deck where they showed us the mana base. So this is the 51 land deck, right? That they're on?
No. They have Mystic Sanctuary in the deck because they sideboard into a version that has a bunch of Dryad Elysian Grove.
Mm. So we go top here, and then we just draw the Misty next turn and hopefully be good to go.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Can replay Haka.
Replay the Haka. We could replay Haka, or we could play Valki.
Well, I don't think playing Valki has any value, right? Like, what are we gonna do? Take an Eldrazi out of their hand, and then they'll trickery into it off their deck?
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly just attack for 2.
But I think I'd rather play the Haka because if one, we can insulate a Teferi from their attackers. So specifically if they draw a mutable, but we could even chump block with it against Treetop Village if we have to. But what we're gonna do this turn is just play Unmurdered Ego and take all the other trickeries, right? I think. Could always play Teferi first and then do that next turn, but I think, well, we'll see what they do with this turn. Regarding Lavinia, could boarding it in against the mirror be fine because cascading it into off of your opponent's Tybalts? It's almost all result. Well, just, I think for the most part, this is ours.
Yonk.
So exile Teferi and Ego. Yes?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Because then next turn we go Outburst, and then we bounce our Haka, and then we have everything. You ego their trickeries.
Yeah. No, I don't think we ego their trickeries.
But now we have a Teferi in play, so we don't want to ego them right now, right?
Yeah.
Yoink!
Mostly because their deck sideboards into probably having some more like Primeval Titan.
Well, so one of the things is I would really have liked to cast the ego this game, just to see how they had sideboarded. but you know. So yeah, let's go get our dude. I need untapped red. Can't get red white, so just get steam vents.
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually the only option. Sure. But we just leave Haka here to block, I think. Oh well, we'll see what Valki gives us off the top of the 2 decks, or what Tybalt does.
I think we actually attacked with Haka here because
we get to scry.
We want to have the blue card in our hand.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if we'll get to cast that this game. Yeah, that's fair. Putting the blue card. Yeah, the risk of them hitting a green land and attacking one of our planeswalkers for 3 is not high. These cards are both great. I would prefer...
I just put the Cascade one on the bottom.
Yeah, because we want to have the dispute in our hand where they won't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good. Literally can't see how they win if you ego them. Well, if we ego them, we call Tybalt's Trickery, and they've boarded out of their trickeries entirely, then that is a way they could win. Now, admittedly, their B plans are usually pretty bad, which is the reason this deck is, compared to these decks, generally not doing so well and generally quite poor. But it's possible. And like, I don't, you know, but I was saying I did want to ego this game just in case they hadn't fully boarded out. Because, like, you know, obviously they hadn't fully boarded out. Or as maybe they did as much as they could, and they always leave in some Eldrazi. Okay, so this turn we now have blue cards, so now I can play Haka as a chump blocker. But let's see what we get off the decks first. We got another Violent Outburst. That's great. I will.
We have a trickery ourselves.
We do have a trigger. We can counter their spells. Yes.
We could have like Valki'd and then. Really cute.
Yeah. They're also at 10. We can kill them by attacking. Not with Haka particularly quickly. They're gonna attack our Teferi.
Can we ultimate Tybalt this turn?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He's
so
a
we
9.
just play Alrund.
Well, I don't think I want to let them hit here, do I?
No,
I guess
you block.
Yeah.
No, you block.
Yeah.
And then our guy dies, and then we just -8, and we play Alrund.
Oh, because it's going to the graveyard. I'm an idiot. Yeah. I see what you mean. Gotcha. Sorry. Still an idiot. Don't forget it. Stop on your left foot. Don't forget it. All right. So do this thing, and then do this thing. Woohoo! Hey opponent. Hey opponent. How do you feel about the god? How will you fight the god?
It's the thrilling sound of your doom.
Oh my god. Yes. The sound of your doom. Oh, what a great movie.
You're so dead, opponent. We're just gonna
please tell me that was Schwarzenegger and Batman and Robin.
It was.
Yeah. The sound of your doom. God, he's so good. Instant? Is that what the card type we need?
Try. Yeah, I think we just name instant. Or it's just like whatever.
It's instant or creature, right?
We missed whatever. Yeah, it could be land.
Opponent says ew. Actually, they said ew 4 minutes ago. Oh, I think it was probably the Commandeer. Which is fair.
Baby.
Do you know what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. It's the best worst Schwarzenegger in that movie. It's unbelievable.
It's not a tumor.
Well, no, that's Kindergarten Cop. They put Zagoth in their hand. Well, we're dead now.
Don't you want it, Wanda?
Good God. Jeez, opponent. SSG kills one of their treetops as well. Explain how. I'm not seeing it. With Violent Outburst, I guess you meant? Whatever. Plus my Tybalt. All right, what do we got? We got infinite violent outbursts. I don't know, just attack them for 6.
You hit him for 8, but...
Yeah, that's not enough, though. Just hit him for 6, right? And then there's just no, like, even if they boot up both treetop villages to attack us, or to attack Teferi, they won't have any mana left to do anything else afterwards. But let's just say that they did. Let's just play a monkey. Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! I'm a monkey!
Okay.
That's Mr. Garrison. Well, Ms. Garrison at the time. Having sex with Richard Dawkins. That is the set of words I meant to say there. Yes. It's a fantastic 3-parter episode of South Park.
That's my question.
Yeah.
Here's my question. I'm just generally confused why our opponent is doing what they are doing when they could be doing what we are doing.
'Cause they're cooler. I don't know. Have you seen their deck? It has an elemental elk in it.
We have gods. We have gods that are
Well,
also
to be
birds.
fair, most people don't understand this is an option. They don't know they could be playing Morrow.
Dude, it's Morrow that digs for counter spells. It's so good.
What do you mean digs for counter spells? Hit 0 cards this game. Useless.
Yeah, but it dug. It was looking.
It did dig dug.
Oh, by the way, we should bring in the counter spell that just bounces a card back to their hand.
Yeah, we should. Failure to comply.
Yeah.
For the ego probably. Well, they were still on trickeries that game.
Yeah, they were still on trickery, so I actually want to keep it. We
cut
could
an
cut
Uro?
either a Valki or a Violent Outburst or an Uro.
No, we should cut the broken card that's unbeatable.
Ah, yes.
So that we don't oppress our opponent too much. Maybe if I cut an Uro from my deck now, they won't ban it on Monday.
Wizards, I'm sorry.
Teferi in your Mutavault Treetop deck. Dude, I'm saying, their mana base is so garbage. Holy crap.
Dude, it's like 30 lands. Their deck is... Their mana base is actually fine.
I doubt it. I don't think that it is. We just saw 2 games where it was god-awful both times.
The secret is that their deck actually has like only 10 spells that get cast.
Yeah, I think but they had Teferi in their deck that game. They played it.
Yeah, but I think they thought it was good.
Yeah, that's fair. But that's what I'm saying there. I think their mana base is garbage because game 1 their mana is set up to cast Gigantha, which is mana fixing. Yo, you're right. Okay, so this hand is great, huh? Is this hand good? Someone text me if my hand is good. I'm keeping. What do I do? What do I do with my hands? What do I do with my hands? I'm not sure what to do with my hands. God, I love that movie. I haven't watched it in a good long time.
Ricky.
Talladega Nights, Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Yeah, big fan. I hope you have sons with beautiful legs and they have them taken away from them. Would you do that, Ricky Bobby? Don't you wish that evil on me? All right. I think I'm
tap the land.
Leading on the tap land. Yeah. Our hand is perfect, right? Like I really don't need to be concerned about much. And they took a mulligan, and we're on the draw. Good lord, like. Clearly, I should just register this deck tomorrow and then just, like, check my opening hands each time and be like, is that good enough? Nah, I'll just concede the match. This deck is ridiculous. It's just insanity. Show weakness and just commandeer them to death. I mean, I am just gonna jam turn 2. Why did they shock? Yeah. Oh, they have Violent Outburst ready to go. Yep. So
we just Violent Outburst here.
Yeah. And then we can commandeer their... they're going to get trickery, though. Do I not want to jam Teferi here? They have no man lands this time.
Yeah. We can now jam Teferi because we drew another blue spell.
Exactly. And then we can Commandeer the Trickery, point it at the Violent or Commandeer the Outburst. The Trickery will get us another spell. Assuming they have a Trickery.
Hopefully it's Tibalt.
Yeah. Could be. I mean, it could be good stuff.
It could be anything.
Well, it could hit one of our Cascade spells, right? Like, that is real. So
God,
I can...
So absurd.
I want, I guess, an island here.
Yeah, I mean, you just go get blue-green. Blue-green lets us do it all.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair. And
so
then
I would actually Misty Rainforest.
Sure. So you're saying breeding pool?
Yeah, breeding pool.
Sure. No, I'm just double checking. Like, you don't
Yeah,
mean the Misty that you were talking about. All right. Shop this.
The Casbah! Rock the Casbah!
Well, I would if I tapped correctly. Shari don't like it. Doom, ba-ding, bing, ba-ding, bing. Rock the Casbah. Rock the Casbah.
Where is your god now, opponent?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
What does he do?
Oh, kindergarten cop. All right, what do you got? What am I stealing? They trickery. And we just Commandeer. Yeah. We just Commandeer pointed at the Commandeer. This time this works.
Yeah.
Or sorry, this time this is the correct way to do it. So that is a thing. Target that thing. It doesn't have a target. Yay! We win the magic. All right, opponent. What do you got?
Ooh, okay. That's a little scary.
Oh. Well, they can't kill our Teferi without killing their Teferi. Yikes.
Mutually assured destruction, I see.
Yeah. They minus theirs immediately. What if I drew a Haka, opponent? I mean, that's not a bad draw. I think I'd rather play this. Yeah. Am I afraid of Blood Moon out of their deck? No way. Yeah. Steam Vents, I guess. No, sure. I want black. I don't have black yet. Yeah. Ding. I'm oppressing you! Alright, now we minus this fairy? I guess?
Yeah, that's fine.
Might as well. Might as well jump. Just go ahead and jump.
Jump!
Do, 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 boom, do, do, do. Alright. Oh, they got their Zagoth! Gotta make sure I have Teferi on at least 4 when the Zagoth can come down. So this gets me my next green. And then we can play Violent Outburst just to dump it into our graveyard. To play Uro. Because Uro will be bigger than Zagoth.
We'd have to do that right now.
Fuck!
It's fine. I don't even want to do that. So.
No, I was not like 100% serious about it. I was just like, that is a line we could take. But I did not remember that the Teferi is relevant against. Like, I was like, it turns off my Cascade, but I'll just dump it into my graveyard at the end of their turn. It's like, no, Zach, come on, don't be an idiot.
Discard.
I guess if they have the Zagoth now, we could be in trouble. Do they have the land in their infinite land deck? No, actually, this could be problematic. The way
we should have thought about how the Zagoth math worked.
Yeah,
so they do play a million lands that come in and play tapped, and the fact that they're pausing here for so long.
Yeah, it means they
like Treetop Village here.
Treetop Village or Mystic Sanctuary would come into play tapped right now still.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, I really hope so. Really hope so. It'd be great in this game. That Alrund card that you were talking about. It'd be a good draw.
Yeah, I know, right?
Be down for that.
We might even just name lands with it.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Well,
it's probably the most common land type in the deck, right?
Yeah, it's definitely the most common card type to name.
Yeah, so like...
Yeah, it actually probably would be land this game. That's cool. That being said, if we draw just a fetch land, we get to oppress our opponent, so...
Well,
Right.
that could be problematic.
Fetch.
Oh, we'll fetch. Get the other, I don't know, relevant Triome.
Yep.
No, I guess. Whatever. That will be fine.
Fetch land one time.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, this means that I'm free to.
Oh, we can just take their Tybalt's Trickery, and now
Yeah.
we can bounce their thing.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll do that first.
Before you can interact with this opponent.
Yeah. So.
Just keep your untapped triumphs.
Yeah. God damn it. Got him. Okay, let's take a look-see. All right, let's take a look here. Now, what you got going on here is some kind of... Oh, my God.
Oh! Does he have an Emrakul in hand?
No,
There's that one underneath. Oh.
we're dead.
Not quite, but basically, yeah.
Sorry, Annihilator 4? I don't...
I mean, I get it, but it's going to go away, and then we're going to have some draw steps. Come on, man. Let's...
I know, I'm not quitting
I'll be
out.
so
I'm just
confused.
saying we're pretty fucking dead.
I get it, but, like, it's going to take 30 seconds. Like,
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm not quitting. I'm just saying we're very, very dead. I'm still taking the screenshot. Don't worry. Like, I'm gonna have all the information I need to die. Die with my boots on. All right. Sure. So we did that, and now, yeah, we bounced the Gigantha, play the Gemstone.
So were we wrong to commandeer as aggressively as we did at the beginning?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm gonna play this out.
Okay, so this is real.
Just to have another permanent in play.
So it would just be Haka.
Yeah.
I still think we do it.
Yeah, for sure we do. Because then I get to keep 4 lands, which wait, do I? No, 3 lands. Shoot.
3
We're very boned. They can also bounce the Haka if they want to. Yeah, I don't. It's a weird fucking matchup.
Yeah, I actually think we misplayed. I think we're just supposed to let them take our Teferi with the what they did, because what we can do is after they Tybalt's Trickery our Teferi, since we still have the Commandeer in our hand,
Yeah.
we can defend against them going for the combo. We can also stop a Teferi that they're playing that turns off our combo. We just
Also,
trigger happy.
the trickery that they were playing was going to make our Teferi turn into something.
Yeah, like that's the thing.
Yeah. All right, sack that, sack. I've got
Good.
lots of black mana and the Haka. All right. No, we would have been dead if we didn't bounce the Gigantha.
We like just get to play Uro and
Close, but no good. But playing Uro is not good either.
well, no, because we would get to play Uro, we would go up to 7, and then even after they bounce it, we just like play it again. Like,
Sure. Oh no! Oh, the Gigantha.
all right, well,
GG's. They got us good. No, that was well done. We goofed the Commandeer. Commandeer is a weird card, especially in these matchups. Still 3-2, not bad at all.
yeah. So I think we punted away that match,
And then we probably
could've
punted
played
some of the
something.
one against Red Black Shadow, huh?
Mhm.
I definitely did. Yeah, I mean this is a good version of this deck. I don't know how much I like this card, but it was fine.
Yeah.
I also don't know if I like all these Uros. It's just not.
Yeah, I mean,
this is not what you're here to do. I think I'd rather play Spell Queller most of the time.
Yeah, it's one of the things where like the matchups that that you're worried about are just like very specific. So like you'll notice all of the weird cards in my deck are like Uro, Supreme Verdict, and Alrund, and they're all just like kind of hedge cases against decks that are trying to be a little more aggressive and beat downy. Just because I'm just so not worried about interaction for my opponents because of Commandeers and Forces and.
Sure, I haven't lost those decks though with the other version of this that I played. So I didn't.
Which one?
I was playing Cave Dance version and I didn't lose to Burn. I didn't lose to I don't know. I didn't lose much at all, right? Like most of my matches were to the mirror, and mirrors in which it was just like, well, my opponent drew better.
My match result so far with this deck is 19-6.
Woof. I mean, I'm not surprised.
4-4-1s and a 3-2 because it's a reasonable deck.
Meanwhile,
and, like most of my losses are to mirror matches. I've lost the mirror match twice. I've lost to Burn once. I've lost to Humans once. And I lost to Devoted combo.
Meanwhile,
so this is the next super fun project for me, especially starting next week, where it's going to lose exactly one card out of its main deck, which is the Enigmatic Incarnation deck. We lose one copy of Uro. Now that said, we're playing one of Heliod and one of Spike Feeder, which we can tutor with Enigmatics, and we could add at least one Ranger Captain of Eos, which gets us one of Walking Ballista. So Uro is half what we need to cut to put in the whole combo for Heliod, Spike Feeder, Walking Ballista. So that's probably where I'm going to go with this. What do you think of this deck in general? I 5-0'd with it the other night, but I'm sure you saw my tweet and the fact that the field that I played against was super soft.
Yeah. So I've actually talked with Mordekaiser about this deck. And the biggest reason to play a deck like this is, do you think that there are decks that care about being on the board, and B, do you like Magus of the Mooning people?
Right. Yeah. Because this I've won so many games with this card. It's ridiculous.
Like you legitimately win 30% of your games with the one of Magus of the Moon.
Yeah,
just because of
it's disgusting. Yeah.
And it's just the secret of anytime you can put a Magus of the Moon into play without it having to go on the stack is messed up.
Yep.
Every time you go Collected Company, Magus.
Yeah.
You'll go, oh, okay, go eat a dick. It's just.
I guess I died.
Yeah, and it's just not a lot you can do.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the reasons why you play a deck like this, is so you can have those gotcha moments. I don't think that this deck is actually super good, just because it has a lot of kind of awkward things that it can stumble to.
Right.
While what it's taking advantage of is those kind of gotcha moments.
Right. Well, what about our good boy losing 3 Euros out of Niv Mizzet, but that gives you a little bit more room for who knows what.
Yeah. I do love Niv Mizzet. It's one of the things where even though Uro is good in this deck, I think that the Niv Mizzet deck actually just gets substantially better with Uro not being in the format.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, is especially, and we don't know what else is going to leave. If Field of the Dead and or Mystic Sanctuary leave, that's going to be a very different format. So I will be excited to play some Niv Mizzet come